Hello everyone, my name is Ayush and I have been learning through Cutting Edge Academy's Agentic AI program for close to March. I've started learning in the month of March 2026. I enrolled for this program in the month of March 2026, and my overall learning journey for this program has been quite wonderful, exciting. Initially, let me give you a brief context about my past learning, which I have usually done when it comes to AI, learning about topics, simple topics to slightly complex topics. So my majority of my learning initially was mainly done through Ansh Mehra's YouTube channel and a few other resources which were available either on YouTube or Instagram or either on LinkedIn. So majority of my online learning was done through these three platforms and a few limited creators. Apart from this, if I show you and if I just go through my search history, if I just search IIT Meetup, so I used to regularly attend offline meetups, offline workshop, which used to regularly happen inside IIT Bombay. And if I compare the overall quality, okay, so maybe I shouldn't be naming the organization, but over the past 7 or 8 session, I was already getting a brief hint of how the senior experienced professionals, teachers conduct their program. And I was not much confident in terms of going or proceeding with taking a new program from these these reputed institutions, even though at the end we get a certificate, we get the brand name, we get the logo, but when it comes to the overall output, the quality of education, the things which are taught, I was not much confident. But the one thing which I really liked about Ansh Mehra was his content which was shown inside YouTube. So all the free learning resources which Ansh regularly used to share in his YouTube channel were quite valuable to me. Right from learning about UI design, psychology, staying fit, improving our overall productivity, improving our routine. So Ansh used to regularly communicate about a lot of other things outside AI. So I felt quite comparatively more connected to Ansh in that sense. So I was quite confident that even before proceeding to take this course, initially I was thinking that Ansh Mehra, in the month of February or March, I thought this program might be launched at around 60K or 70K because that was one rough estimate in my mind. Because since there are a lot of other programs inside IIT and most of them used to charge pretty high, pretty hefty amount, pretty huge. And I was already sure that maybe Ansh would also charge something similar. My so the moment I got to know about this, the pricing, I I made sure to pull in some of my savings and then immediately bought it. Once I started browsing the lectures, the modules, the more I attended doubt solving sessions during Saturdays, Sundays, the regular weekly sessions, I figured out that this is not a general 10 to 15K program. It's internally I felt I should have paid 70K, or the value of this program is somewhere around 80K or 90K. I have not paid internally. I used to keep thinking this is not the amount. Ansh has created a program, created a training an education program which is supposed to be worth 70 or 80K. That was overall thinking which I kept getting. When it comes to time saving using AI tools, I'll quickly go through few projects which I had done using AI, using multiple AI models, and due to which how was able to save my time. And majority since February to April, May, June, I used to keep doing a lot of multiple projects. So I used to keep doing multiple projects and using deep research mode for competitor analysis, my overall time saving. So I used to mainly perform competitor analysis using the deep research mode on either Gemini, ChatGPT, or the extended thinking mode on Claude. Majority of them are still on the free version. I still use the free version. And after combining multiple tools, the overall result, the output, I easily think I was able to save somewhere around 3 to 4 hours per day. And these were few projects which I had done, which I have also shared with the cutting edge team. And if I just take an example of just another another one small feature which helped me save time would be the audio dictation feature. So I use these dictation mode as an alternative solution for whisper flow. So either whisper flow or super whisper. Most of these softwares and apps, most of these are paid. I have already used their trial version, but since I'm using ChatGPT and Gemini's dictation feature to dump my thoughts, dump my ideas, dump my stories, dump my context. Because of this, I was usually able to save somewhere around, let's say, 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour. I can save somewhere around 30 minutes depending on the overall content which I am producing. And since my current keyboard typing speed is somewhere around 40 to 45 words per minute, I can definitely say my voice, the speed at which I communicate is comparatively faster. So I've also used a tool known as Eloquent. So I've also used another tool, which is a competitor for Whisperflow by Google, which is known as Google AI Edge Eloquent. So there I found out my overall rough speech, my overall speed of speech. Let me just open the images. So using this alternative, I was able to get a rough estimate of how fast I speak. When I compared that with my typing speed, it was nearly 2x or nearly 3x. So I was able to get approx 125 words per minute or maybe 150. Maybe sometimes it even used to cross 200 words per minute. So the transcription, the audio dictation feature really helped me save quite a lot of time. So one is deep research mode for competitor analysis, and the second one was dumping my ideas, dumping my thoughts, dumping complete stories on the AI tool and using the dictation audio feature to save quite a lot of time. Apart from this, I've also used image generation, but my overall work involved in my past projects, my overall work mainly involved using deep research mode. So I used to stick to using deep research. Also, I am really grateful for the entire team at Cutting Edge Academy for regularly helping students with solving their doubts, solving their queries, especially during weekends. Even though if I didn't had any queries during Saturdays or Sundays, me listening to queries from other students, from other working professionals, from complete different background, and the way how Yash or some other team member would always repeatedly keep providing solutions immediately, then and there itself. So that was quite valuable for me. And whenever we used to have weekly online live sessions every Sunday, after completing the weekly updates, the moment we used to get quiz and see the competitor rankings, see students, how students are performing with each other. And it was like quite something which it was never expected. So I previously I never thought every week, even though it was for quite a short time, the overall vibe of that live session used to be quite fun and engaging. It helped me quite a lot. I mean, it made me feel slightly competitive, slightly wanting to be more alert, wanting to put more concentration. And even though Ansh regularly used to say to document all our learnings on Notion, I try to at times I am able to document most of my learnings on Notion, but whenever the live sessions are conducted, at times I try my best to write down all the important learnings, the updates which are necessary to me inside this notepad. So that really helped. Documenting all my regular important weekly learnings inside this notepad really helped me. And apart from this, I really wish Ansh Mehra and the entire team from Cutting Edge Academy all the very best for their future and success. I really would want you all to grow and enroll a lot more students, especially who are more experienced in their industries, in whatever they are doing. And even the entry level professionals, someone who is looking for new opportunities, because seeing the current future market conditions, at times it feels overwhelming, but the more I learn from you guys, I feel I have chosen a really valuable course. That's it. Thank you so much.